timeout here. This is 3rd and 10.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Hurts.
Keeps himself upright, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Second down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Jones looking around.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And that was picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So the Ravens now down 6-0, under a minute 20 to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Now 2nd and 4.
Second and 4.
Back to throw. And this is incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win.
starts with a run from Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now a give, right side, Swift.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Here's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And able to work his way down to the 16.
60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd down at the Ravens 16-yard line.
On play action, Fields. Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Justin Fields.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw again.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 19. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
To throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Cardinals' 17-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
He won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And they can't bring him down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mike Burton, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Cool now for the point after.
And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. All eyes on the Cardinals now. Down 15-14, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All eyes on Fields.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Watson making the catch. Here it is. 4th and inches.
It's a gain of 17. And it brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
7-yard pickup.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They're going to push his way through. Oh, another great move. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point by Cool, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
Well, this game has not been short on intrigue. That's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still 1st down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Still 1st down.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Sooner or later, we should get a snap, I think. This is now 1st and 25 after another penalty.
A toss out right to Gibbs.
Nifty move. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's got some space past the 20.
This is one of those plays where you got to give him some love after. Let him know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 33.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 11.
Now Hurts. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 9.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Richardson. He'll step up and run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. He will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. They'll return this from the 11. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here in the first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
4th down.
Hurts again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
We can see the goal line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. He's got his big tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Baltimore. Who able to add the extra point. And the Ravens are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Second and goal. At the Broncos.
Second down throw for Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Big gain downfield. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in quarter number 2. Extra point by Coon is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying this up the gut. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Play action. It's Wilson. It's on target to Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Wilson on 1st and 10. Coming deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still 1st down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Now toss it to Gibbs. Dukes out of one stop. They can't stop him. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second down at the 17-yard line.
Here's a toss left. Gibbs. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. He can run it. This one gets to the 22. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for it here with Hubbard. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Ravens and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Has a hole left, room to run. 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Back for the break. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. This, our last play of the quarter. Wilson with it on first. Completed left side to Smith. It's a short pick up to the 20. Micah McFadden able to make the play. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Wilson now from the gun. Drives deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Working quickly here.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 33. And This return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
The Ravens and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They get to Gibbs on the option. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens, well, they can probably just run away and hide. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Hubbard with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. 1st down throw from Wilson. He'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Taken in by Tip Rodman. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Wilson to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 48. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. So let's pick out another challenge and keep it going. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing now, following the turnover. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, it's Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down, and they go right back to it. The turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. Still has room inside the 15. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in quarter number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Carolina offense headed out now. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on this first down. Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. 19.
From the gun, it's a give to Dillon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready?
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He's on the ground with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
5-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
In up to Gibbs from the gun. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Coming right is Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's a count again to Gibbs. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
180, 180.
Fullback trying to power it across. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Gibbs. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 14. Panthers nothing. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Panthers set to take the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
Looking to throw it. He'll makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First down.
Richardson to throw again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Richardson. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A loss of 7 yards.
Here he is to throw. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Ravens and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 5. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's good for our Panthers. First down.
First down throw here from Richardson. Searches from pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome.
All right, Scott, thank you. A couple offensive coordinators likely busy during the break. What can we do to generate some offense in this 2nd half? He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, here's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage. To these old linemen, that time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Play action now for Fields. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Herbert. And He'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the end.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And now it's fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. They're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And this time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 fails.
Michael Dixon set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Woo! And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green nice.
Fields. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off. And Fields, who's tough to bring down the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
They run out of the gun, and it's Herbert. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll drop the throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Fields. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Dolphins nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. On the ground, it's Herbert to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Fields from the pistol. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession. Here's Fields. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They hand it to Gibbs. Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
26,
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Well, these two offensive coordinators, they've likely been busy during the break. What can they do to generate some offense in the second half to come? After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on an expected passing situation.
Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 62 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Now Youngway coup for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Coup able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Ravens 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the
Defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Michael Dixon is set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a hit and a loose football. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
Option play, here's Robinson. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance.
The sack by Julius Peppers.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
No, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, nice move. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A toss out right to Gibbs. Oh, good move. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Daniels. He dumps it, and he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
So after that sequence, if we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off, here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Gibbs straight ahead. Shifts free at the 15. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Set. 180, 180.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Great.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it is 42-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air goes Daniels. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. It's complete to Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, that's what an effort. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten out.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Inside the 10.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Daniels looking to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw is Daniels.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Throwing now is Daniels.
It's out, it's loose.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Fielded at the 33. Pushing his way through. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2nd and 9 now. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay, ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete.
Still on his feet.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Yeah. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. Scott, thank you, my friend. Well, these two offensive coordinators, they've likely been busy during the break. What can they do to generate some offense in the second half to come? So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Still going. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lad McConkey, 68 yards. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to Gibson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Here's Browning. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Now Browning. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at about the 28. Powering his way forward. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Stiff-armed him. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the option, here's Gibbs.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They go play action with Hurts.
Touchdown!
Darnell Washington.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Cowboys, nothing. Michael Dixon set
The
to
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw, Browning. Open man is Samuel, complete. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. Samuel going to go in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. Browning. That is caught by Lamb. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Browning. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down. Browning.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they're going to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down. Browning. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Behind the line
I love the look you just gave me because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards the perimeter, you better either stay in bounds or get the first down or both. He did neither.
Imagine the looks he's getting right now from his team, from his coaches. They go over those scenarios all the time, and as you said, he did neither.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. A beautiful fake. And yet again, he's on his way. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 76 yards. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. Throwing again on 2nd down. Browning. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return the challenges to receive your reward.
Scott, thank you very much. A couple of offensive coordinators, I'm sure, were busy after a disappointing and scoreless first half. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will score! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now on the hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding hot.
And he'll get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Coop able to add the extra points. And the Ravens move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In motion comes Andrews. Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected. You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on the draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going at the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day. And that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. They need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the ground, this is Hunt. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. The Bears sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. The Ravens offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. Trying to start on the ground. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He takes off.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the fullback, Burton. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Thank you. A couple of offensive coordinators likely busy during the break. What can we do to generate some offense in this second half? This taken around the 11. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay. From the 43, here's second and 8. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. D.J. Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop. What can they do here on third down and 7? A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play call gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10.
So, 3 quarters yet to deliver a breakthrough. It is still 0-0. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibbs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. It's a touchdown. At long last, the end zone is found. Greg, I was thinking maybe scoreless tie for a second, but finally, one team gets on the board.
Well, Mike, this has hardly been an offensive clinic by either one of these teams, but give them credit. They came to life here late in the fourth quarter, got themselves on the scoreboard first, and we'll see if it's enough to hold on for the win.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll run here with Patterson. And he'll get about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both running and pass.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak, and he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Taylor looking to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long.
19.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
To throw is Taylor. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. The catch is made, it's Agnew. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 41.
Taylor. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Taylor. Well, on the run is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Throwing, Taylor. Taylor loses the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he skips away nicely from that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. 2nd and 11. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Shoots one defender. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That play wrapped up by Mario Davis. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They are now set for 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Another one for Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Broke through the tackle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Great. 180, 180.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Now toss it to Gibbs. Juke the defender. And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line. They managed 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow, this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in the run game.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Saints come marching onto the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, you watch him return it for 6.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 14, Saints nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him wrong as he gets up past the 15. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Saints 14 points back. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Going again is Baker. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Now the throw. Stays in the pocket. He dumps this off to Cook. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
A gain of 3.
From the 36. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints 1st down.
Baker now from the gun. He's got time here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Has him on a quick hitter. He's going to go down right along midfield strike. We've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Throwing now. Searches from the pocket. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
First down. Here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Baker throwing again. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
14 on Ross St. Brown.
To throw. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And that turnover is going to give him the football on the other side of midfield. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that and finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it.
It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Saints nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
At their own 18-yard line.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. Very good. He took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build yourself a... Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Takes out a one-stop. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. On first down, it's Gibbs. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
47-yard line.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Running for it, here's Gibbs. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 4. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. In up to Gibbs from the gun. Crosses the 35, running for more. And he gets this one down to the 27. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Escapes a defender. This is ahead for about 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So after all that, we're taking a scoreless game into the 4th here. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Before that play clock can reach 0, John Harbaugh signals for a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Waddle makes the catch. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see the roll of the dice and continue the series.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running it with Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. So here comes the Bronco offense. From the gun, Piron. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos down by 7. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 21. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Trying to set this up quick. Desperation time here on 4th. Unfumbled it. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. First and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Down by Darius Slay. A loss of 6 brings up 2nd.
Gibbs again. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. No run, it's Gibbs. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay.
Scott, thank you very much. A couple of offensive coordinators, I'm sure, were busy after a disappointing and scoreless first half. They'll return this from the 11. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Great. Set.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Great. Set.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Ravens. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Giants nothing.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Here's Coop for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Ravens 14, Giants nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Left side to Godwin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll take off again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll run again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first down.
That's another Giants first down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Purdy sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
Purdy now on second down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Giants.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. A run here with Gibbs. Oh, yeah. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. They juked him. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. We don't expect this year to be any different.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Oh, a heck of a move. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Room here to run. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. Oh, some strong running. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 34 yards. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action with Trubisky. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. So on fourth down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. Take it at the 37. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Oh, that's just not fair. Now room to run. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
And off to H.A. to begin the drive.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Well, here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
Now Trubisky lost the football. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by, does the big boy have the juice? And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Koo for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Working to put a drive together. Now Trubisky to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Trubisky will throw.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
12 yards on the play.
Now it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a jet sweep. Trubisky pops it forward. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
from the gun, it's Trubisky.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Austin McNamara now
as he's on to punt for Seattle. This is taken around the 12. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
134 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Complete to Darnell Washington. It's a gain of 12.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Ooh, a juke. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give right side for Gibbs. Fighting his way through contact. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First down and goal to go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Gibbs will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
and the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
True able to connect on the extra point. And it is 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Throw caught by Achane.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This 2nd and 4.
Here's Trubisky. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
They'll run for it with Achane.
Dancing away at the 35.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap. Now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Looking to throw. Now Trubisky lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off.
So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice spin into some open field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.